Hello everybody, this is Sebastian Furtado and welcome. Today it's a very gloomy day. The skies are gray. It's been raining all day. Yesterday was raining all day too. And I tend to associate perfumes with days like this, with this type of weather, with aldehydes. Not always aldehydes, because it also depends on my mood. But in a day like today, because it's cold and it's raining, it's like 5 degrees Celsius here. I felt like wearing Chanel number 5, the Eau de Parfum, and I decided, well, you know what? I'm just gonna do a video about the ones that I have and tell you what I feel about them, what I think about them. And here we are. So this is the Eau Première. This is the Eau de Parfum in the red bottle that was released in 2018. I believe I'll double check here in a second. This is Eau Première. No, this is L'eau. Sorry. This is Première. This is L'eau. And this is Eau de Toilette. I had a small bottle of the Extrait of number 5, but to my nose, I couldn't really detect any major differences between the Extrait and the Eau de Parfum. Maybe it was a very small bottle. I think it was 5 ml or something like that. And so I ended up gifting that to a friend. And the Eau Première, it's the purse spray version. I love this perfume. As you can see, I have already a backup of it here. I'm almost running out of this already. This is the third and last bottle, refillable, and so that's why I decided to buy one of these, the larger bottles. So let's check when they came out and who made them. I know Ernest Beau made the Eau de Parfum, the original one, in 1921, and Jacques Polge retweaked it, I believe in 1986, the Eau de Parfum, and then the L'eau, which is this one. It came out in 2016 and was designed by Olivier Polge. The Eau de Toilette, at least in this bottle, came out in 1924. No, I'm not going to say anything about the bottle because I don't really know a lot of the history. I know it pretty much has stayed, like has remained in this bottle ever since it was created. So I guess it's just a variety of bottles. It's like this shape and the all black and gold. That's also for like a purse spray. And the Eau de Parfum in the red bottle came out in 2018, indeed. It's the same perfume as the Eau de Parfum, just a different bottle. I was never a big fan of Chanel number 5 actually, until a bit over a year ago. This is a second bottle actually of L'eau. My husband tends to wear this one a lot more than I do, so he pretty much drained the 50 ml bottle, and I didn't have any Chanel number 5 up until 2018. I didn't have the Eau de Parfum, I mean. And then this edition came out and it's really pretty. So I said, well, I'm just gonna get this one. I got it. It wasn't a bad price. It was actually a really good price. But I've been using this one. I haven't worn a whole lot of it. And then I realized, you know what? I should stop using this because it's a limited edition bottle. So I'm just gonna go and get another bottle of the Eau de Parfum and put this one away. And this is the Eau de Toilette. I actually had a 50 ml of this and it finished too, and I just decided to get this. And this is the new packaging, by the way. I haven't worn this one yet. I bought it like a few days ago because I really ran out of the Eau de Toilette. What made me, funny enough, fall in love with number 5 was Liu from Guerlain, because Liu is, I guess it used number 5 as inspiration for it, because it's a very aldehydic perfume as well, just like number 5. So I fell in love with Liu, like big time. And then after being so, I guess, exposed and in love with the aldehydes worked that way, I revisited the Eau de Parfum, and I'm just like, okay, I really love this now. But the Eau de Parfum is not my favorite, actually, from this line. The Eau de Toilette and the Eau Première are, I like them more than the Eau de Parfum. Hence, this being the third refill that I've been using, and I already have finished a bottle of the Eau de Toilette. But yeah, I see what a lot of people complained. Oh, like shouldn't touch number 5, whatever. Such a classic perfume. It is, no doubt, is the most popular, most known aldehyde perfume, I guess, in the world. It still is the most popular perfume, I believe, in the world. But what they did with the L'Eau, because I think L'Eau came out after Première. I think Eau Première came out before. Let me just double check that. Sorry. Yes, Eau Première came out in 2015, and L'Eau came out in 2016, so a year apart. A lot of people said, oh, the L'Eau was redundant, especially after Eau Première. I don't think it was redundant. They have some unique qualities to each, and I love having both. I find that Première has a little bit more body than the L'Eau. And I really appreciate what they did with these two perfumes, because they really bring in a new clientele, a new generation of lovers, potential lovers for the classic number 5 in the future. Because these are very much... let me spray it so I can tell a bit more. Yes, it's a very, like, this is the Première, so it has a very strong connection to the Eau de Parfum, I find, or maybe Eau de Toilette, but it's so much lighter, it's so much brighter, it's so much uplifting. It's literally a modern take on the classic 5 for the current generation. Because it is Chanel perfumes are very elegant, period. All of them are fine, very, very elegant. But they have this quality, not all of them, of course, but they have this, especially number 5, has this quality of being untouchable. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to put that in better words without sounding like an A, because they are very elegant and they represent, I guess, a certain class of people, and it, I don't know, it's very aloof, and it's very cold, and it's just like, it's not a perfume about sentiments and feelings and warmth. It's a very abstract perfume, stunning, gorgeous. And it's very powdery. It's the Première is still cold to me, but it smiles. It has an approachable aura to it that the Eau de Parfum, the classic one, lacks a little bit. Even though it's a little bit warmer than the Première, because the florals are more predominant. I believe jasmine. I don't detect. I'm when it comes to describing notes in these perfumes, I'm not the best, because I find them to be so well done. It's such a perfect perfume in terms of execution. It's such a well done abstract bouquet. that is just, it's just this thing. It's just its own thing. You know what I mean? I associate number 5 with cold, rainy days, and I wear this because it's cold, but in a different day, because I don't wear them just in cold, rainy days. I also wear them in warm days. But I associate them very, very, like big time with silk. Aldehydes, perfumes with aldehydes, I tend to associate with silk and light fabrics, or some very light wool, like very, very like cashmere and things like that. Yes, the Eau de Parfum, it says it has a much like a stronger body. You know, it is much more opulent in comparison to the Première. It's so, I love it. I really do. And the L'Eau, it's quite similar. It goes in the same vibe as the Première, but it's fresher. It has this citrus thing that the Première doesn't really have to me. And there's a flower in here that I get this hint of sweetness. It's a floral kind of sweetness, if that makes any sense. Oh, I love L'Eau. Oh, I love L'Eau too. It's just, oh, gorgeous. Yes, L'Eau. It's the youngest of all. I really believe that, and it really appeals to a younger generation. It's gorgeous. There's something slightly fruity in here. I don't really know what it is. I guess I could read some notes here and maybe see if I agree with it or not. Citrus, yes. Aldehyde, yes. Fresh wood powder, yellow flowers, sweet. Yeah, it's what I get. It's more musky. Indeed, it is more musky, and the delicacy of the musk makes it more delicate, indeed. And it's beautiful. I love this perfume. And the Eau de Toilette. It's a fresher take on the Eau de Parfum. I believe it shares a lot of similarities with the Eau de Parfum, but it's more yellow. To me, it's more yellow. It's also more musky than the Eau de Parfum, and it's brighter. Because the Eau de Parfum, it's darker, it's heavier, but it's not a dark perfume. Do you know what I mean? It's just the differences that I get between them. I love having all 4 of them. I really do. I don't think it's redundant owning all of them. Not at all, because they each of them offer a different take on the classic, and to me they're all beautiful. They're all beautiful, and I love this line. I really do. And I guess this was my simple take on the Chanel No. 5 pieces that I own, at least. I'm not 100% sure if there's more out there, but these are the ones I own, and I like to talk about. Thank you so much for your attention, for spending time with me. I really appreciate it, and until next video, bye.